Dance reporting from Portugal, live and direct. I have come today on the Ophelia boat. I don't know if you can see that boat behind me. I'm on a day out as part of my birthday month. I am learning how to relax, to bring a bit of ease into my life so that I can heal and so that you can heal. And I just popped on here quickly to give you a quick lesson that I've learned so far on my trip. And let's have the sea in the background because it's about the sea. And basically what happened was I'm solo tripping, guys, and I don't mind. I don't mind doing it. I quite enjoy having the space and time, and also I always seem to make friends, so it's fine. Today, decided to go on a boat trip. I don't normally like boats, but this one is quite large, so I'm managing. I'm just enjoying the scenery. I have already met a couple of people as well, which is cool. And yeah, just kicking back and relaxing. I think it's about a couple of hours trip, and yeah, as part of the trip, we have to go on a smaller boat as well, which we'll see how that pans out. But yeah, this is part of my journey to Portugal, day 2. Okay, so it's time to go on the smaller boat there. So just waiting to load up, get our life jackets on and go and visit the caves. So this should be cool. It'll actually take us to a smaller island where we're gonna stop for barbecue and yeah, have some enjoyment. It's actually a little bit chilly because the boat's going quite fast, but I'm having fun. My people are also having fun, as you can see. And we're just about to load onto the smaller boat. So we're on the boat, guys. We're on the smaller boat. And yeah, these are the caves. They're just showing us some of the sights. But I am not gonna lie to you, it's a little bit disorientating for me, and I'm not enjoying this section of the trip because the sea is quite choppy, and as a result it's quite bumpy, and I'm beginning to feel like really badly seasick. I don't even know how. I've got my phone out. I just know that I have to document this to share later, so I am making the effort, but I am struggling. It's another hour, I think, or half an hour on this bit. And yeah, guys, if it occurred to you to buy me a birthday gift, please forget about any boat related trips or outings or activities. This is not the one, but we've got to keep it moving. The sun is shining, look where I am in Portugal. But yeah, I will, once I get off, give you a calmer rundown of what was happening here. But yeah, I'm not sure why it's taking so long to get to the shore, but we're nearly there. Okay, guys, as promised, I've been on the boat trip today, and we've just arrived at a different beach, and I put my hands in the salt water. It's stinging a little bit, but it looks really, compared to this morning, immediately starts looking really soft and supple. Stinging a little bit, but not as much as it was on day 1. So as promised, this is live. I've literally just come out of the sea, and it feels good. When you sit in the sun, the heat obviously helps to calm the itch, and you just need to focus. I met a lovely Spanish lady, and I didn't realize I could speak Spanish, but now I've realized my Spanish has come back, and she's gone to get me a drink. So I just thought I'd pop on here and just let you know that yeah, healing is still possible. Keep following. I'll keep sharing my journey, and yeah, it's all good, guys. Bye.
Okay, just testing to see if you can hear me on this loud and clear. This is Keisha from Tonte Dance reporting from Portugal, live and direct. I have come today on the Ophelia boat. I don't know if you can see that boat behind me. I'm on a day out as part of my birthday month. I am learning how to relax, to bring a bit of ease into my life so that I can heal and so that you can heal. And I just popped on here quickly to give you a quick lesson that I've learned so far on my trip. And let's have the sea in the background because it's about the sea. And basically what happened was, normally I don't feel seasick on boats, but we took a boat. It was almost an hour from where I was staying to this beach here. And then not only that, we had to get off that boat and then go on a smaller boat, and they took us on a tour around these caves. You can see these. This is an example of some of the caves that is here, but these caves were on the water behind me, and I was already feeling completely sick by that point. So, and I don't normally get seasick, but it was not very nice. And the gentleman who is actually over there, I don't know if you can see him, he's folding away the clothes. He was our boat's guide, and he gave me a bit of advice, which I thought was really interesting. And he said, you know, I said to him, he said, "Are you okay?" I said, "No, I'm not." I couldn't even speak. I was like, "No, I'm not okay. I'm feeling sick." He's like, "Come and sit here and don't look." He said, "Don't look in the boat." He said, "Don't look in the boat. You're going to feel worse. You need to look at the horizon and keep your eyes on the horizon. If you take your eyes off the horizon, you begin to feel sick again." And I tested it a couple of times, not because I wanted to, but just because, you know, I was a bit disorientated. And every time I kept my eyes on the horizon, I felt completely calm. I felt completely like the sickness was reducing. My focus was very much outwards to what's in the future and not so much what was happening there and then. And every time I turned my eyes to the actual boat, I began to feel sick again. And it just reminded me of how God works, you know, how Jesus works, even in the story of him in the boat, the calm that he brings. And the minute you take your eyes off Jesus, that's when you start to feel sick. You start to wallow in what you have or what you're saying to yourself that you have, instead of focusing on the horizon and what's in front and your healing that actually exists and what he has for you. And so I just wanted to pop on. I just thought that was a really interesting lesson, actually. I was like, God, do I really have to keep being sick in order to provide these lessons for everyone? You know, it's not really the best way, but whatever it is, you know, sometimes we have to go through these things in order to teach others. But it was just a beautiful way of God showing us that keep our eyes on him. I felt fine when I was keeping my eyes on the horizon, and I feel fine whenever I keep my eyes on him. So I'm encouraging you today to keep your eyes on Jesus and not on the issue that is right in front of you. The minute you dwell in on that, it's going to feel worse. The minute you keep your eyes on the focus on what's going to actually help you is when you're going to get your healing. So remember, guys, healing is possible. Live and direct from Portugal. I can't remember the name of this beach, but I'm on the Ophelia boat tour. Very nice. Just had some barbecue. It's all good, guys. Happy birthday to me. Okay, so you can come on a little walk with me. And I actually met a really lovely Spanish lady. Um, and I didn't know I knew so much Spanish. I was learning it in the past. And it's only because she doesn't speak any English where I was forced to, whoa. I was forced to speak to her, and we've been having a lovely conversation. I've been resurrecting my Spanish in Portugal. And this is where we are, going for a little walk. You see the caves. So they're beautiful caves. The sea's actually quite rough. Let me go back so you can see. The sea's actually quite rough, which is why I was feeling a bit seasick earlier. I don't normally experience that, but grateful to be here. Grateful to be enjoying the scenery, and yeah, praise God. I'm gonna dip my hands again, dip my skin in the salt water and get some healing, and just keep listening to God for any other lessons that he gives me to tell you. All right, guys, ciao. Sometimes you don't hear God loud. You may just hear a still, clear voice in the cleft of the rock. And yeah, just listen. Once you hear that voice about what your healing is all about and what God wants you to do to get your healing, just listen carefully to that voice. It may give it to you quietly in the cleft of the rock and not in the roar of the waters or the roar of what's going on behind you. Remember that.
So they're soon gonna call us back to the boat. I'm not looking forward to getting back on the boat, so I'm just gonna enjoy my last few moments on this beach, have a look at the surroundings, the beautiful waters, yeah. Yeah, so that was quick. We're back on, and I am only watching the horizon. That's what I'm watching. It's the only thing I'm watching so that I can not be sick on the way back. Very calming, very effective. It works every time. So guess what, guys? We got back to town, and Portugal are playing. Now, I'm not really a football person, but I do like the atmosphere when it's like this, when you're in the country of the actual team that's actually playing. It's live. Still hanging out with my new friend from Spain, and we went to watch the football first, and now we've gone to watch a dance show in a local theatre, which is cool as well. Have a look at the place. They didn't really have food, so we just had a drink and watched the show. But it was cool to hang out with someone for the evening. And yeah. It's been a long night, it's been a long day. Had a good time. I think we're both pretty tired. I think she more than I